Hello, welcome back to another stream. How we doing? Thanks for joining us. Let me just get that all set up there, make sure we're all right. back to flying in the sim after our little layover lounge stream last week, or the beginning of this week, I should say, where we streamed Amnesia, the horror game, which was good, but you see me scream like a little girl, so if you want to see that, make sure you go and watch that back. But if not, stay here and we're going to be flying some planes back in the sim, and this may be the last Xbox stream on the simulator. If you haven't seen on Instagram, Discord and the community page on YouTube, I am getting a new PC, so we're going to be upgrading completely, custom made, 100 FPS. It's just going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to get it all set up and definitely get on VATSIM. Got a few of yous who can join me as well for some multiplayer stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. So today, back in the 737, having flew for a few streams, Air Europa on the ground in Gibraltar here. So look at that mountain there, Monkey Mountain. We'll do a little walk around in a bit because I love Gibraltar. Heading over to Mallorca, Palma de Mallorca it is, so looking forward to that. And anyway, yeah, and then after that, jumping in DHL, staying the 73 for cargo ops and going over to Genoa, so that should be fun. Anyway, I'll stop talking and let's jump in and get all set up here. So I've turned the battery light on and let's arm emergency lights here. Got some ground power on as well, get some chimes on. Probe heats can come on, window heats as well there, and looks good. Hydraulic pumps can stay off for now. Let's make sure we are all connected here. If you look as well in the right hand corner of the screen, we've got a little subscriber counter. That's live, that. So if you subscribe, it will automatically update, hopefully. We'll see. Right. Good stuff. First of all, let's go over here. Let's get our position. Oh, we need to set that. Yeah, let's go up here. IRS is over to nav mode. That's why it's not coming up. What's that then? Let's see, route. Not coming up there. There it is. So we are at Gibraltar. Throw that in there, lovely. And flight plan request. Are going to let us do it there. I know what I'm going to do. Get the flight blag here. Blag. Let's request the data from SimBrief. There it is there. Over to Lipa, which is Mallorca. Let's see if this will work now. There it is, SimBrief. Let's set the payload. Payload is going to be, let's get that up here, 19,268, and our fuel is going to be 6,942 kilograms. And let's get our route in there. That's going to load up for us now. Good stuff. 177 passengers. Alright. Is that in there? And our flight number. There we go. Let's load that then. Here, Europa 1156. We're going to be. It's going to load up for us now. Fix this shit. Let's activate that. Execute. Lovely. Let's go to the perf init. We don't need to set. That's all sorted for us now. We can actually request that straight from SimBrief if it wants to load up for us. That'll load now. And then we'll go outside, do a little walk around. Let's load that there. Execute. Right, that's correct. Got our reserves in. Cost index is 20. And we're not going to be flying to 370. We're going to be 32. I'll just change that there. 32,000 feet. Transition. The wind is 21. That is correct. Transition at 6,000. So let's throw that in. 232. And we'll check our landing altitude in a minute. That looks good. Let's get our departure and arrival then. We can get it here. So let's go down here. So taking off 09 then, and it's direct to PMOS. 09, select that. Straight to PMOS. And then arrival is going to be 06 left. Right, let's get that ILS 06 left then. And it is going to be via Godo 3 Mike. Here it is. And that is going to be, doesn't say does it, we'll just execute. I can go direct to there. See if that'll work then. We'll just wait for IRS to align. Know what we can do. Let's check the weather. SGB. Let's get that there. Good stuff. So let's get our QNH in. So 20, the wind's 20. QNH is going to be 1013, so it's already set. That's good. 7 knots. And let's get, what's the landing altitude for Mallorca? 27, so we don't need to change that. Let's get our performance then for takeoff. Populate that. So 2991 it is. Just change that there. Populate. Calculate. While we're doing that, let's get our altitude in there for the autopilot. 32. So it's too heavy. We have to change that then. Maximum runway weight exceeded. Lovely. Right. Add a flight then. Let's try and change this in here. Too heavy. Fuel planning. Can we change it? Let us. Right. Contingency fuel, nothing. Right, we want to just change that then. We're too heavy, apparently. So let's try and generate it again. See if we can get a bit lighter. No, it's not changed, does it? Right. Edit that. I don't know, you're meant to manually do it because you want to be lighter. On here you see, and we're too heavy to take off from Gibraltar. So that's what it's saying. Anyway. There we are. If I just put 140 in. 320. Might be able to sort it now. Right, let me try and load that in then. Route request. This one. Set the payload, set the fuel. I'm not changed at all. We don't want that. Right. See if this will set it now. I might have to go in here. Payload, set that. 0 fuel weight of 57.5. Right, 57.5. Let's set that. Oh. Why is it saying 57? Because we want 140. That's in pounds, that's why. Right, let's change that dead quick. We want, there it is, kilograms. That'll make more sense now. Let me try, get this request. See if it'll do it for us now. There we go. Set the fuel. Set the route. Redoing it. We're redoing it. Be better for us. So we can sort that there. Right. Let's load this new route in. We were too heavy before to fly out of Gibraltar, so I had to lower the passengers manually. God, that's strong. Strong coffee. Right. Execute that route. And wait for that to come in. Right, that's better that now. Let's go up to the top. Oops. Departure 09 direct. Arrival ILS 06. Gosman 3M, definitely is that, isn't it? 3M, yeah. By the time we've done this anyway, we should be all loaded up and ready to go. Take off then. Let's sort our performance now. Populate that. Right. Flaps is going to be 5. CG 20.1. It's in. Set our trim now so we don't forget. GPS has become primary as well, which is good. Set to 5.55 if we can. I'll just set that now. Out there, that's okay, isn't it? Sent. And if we can, that's fine. V1 is going to be 1, 3, 4. So let's get them off. 1, 3, 4. Rotate at a 136. 136. I can get it out. And 146. V2. Lovely. And thrust setting is takeoff. So toga we're using. Lovely. And there's a 7 knot headwind. It's 27 degrees. Right, good stuff. That's sorted there. Let's set the plan there. Let's take off straight out to 09, up to PMOS, then a left turn at 320, and then I'll come down 10,000, down to 4, and into 06 at Mallorca. Lovely. And that's all set. What we can do, let's get that on. Hydraulic pumps can come on, fuel damper on, APU on there as well. Good stuff. And let's start getting rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of our loaders. Alright, waiting for that APU to come on then. It's a little walk around. Air Europa Express. Is it? Oh, I think it's A. Yeah, oh, we'll be fine. I've used Air Europa. Lovely. They're gonna leave now. Looks good. They're departing then. Let's get rid of our stairs. Make sure the bleed's on as well. Packs can come on as well. APU gens. 1, 2. Anti-collision wing light can come on. Good. TCAS. CARA. Good stuff. Right. Fuel pumps all on. And let's set up our pushback out of Gibraltar then. Pushing back to the right. About there. It's good. Let's connect the tug.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground, stand by.
Bring this over here. For him to set up.
Okay sir, the bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and the ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brakes set, lifting the aircraft. Standing by for pushback.
Good stuff.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Here we go. Clearance to
It will
start.
start in the sequence.
The engines then. Let's get packs 1 and 2 off. Wait for them to come off. And engine 2. Can over to ground there. Let's monitor that there. And 2 there, we'll get introduced to fuel. Good stuff. Yeah, we're capped at the minute at 60 FPS on Xbox, but we won't be soon once we have our PC. Should have it by next week.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Ground.
brake's
You may
set.
disconnect.
And engine number 1.
Okay,
I'll
sir,
go over
clear
to
to disconnect.
ground. There we go. Fuel introduced. Let's set up our yoke cam. Ready for departure. Okay, see it now. Right, I think our engines are all set. Yep, let's get gens 1 and 2 on. Packs can come back on. And our APU can be turned off there. Let's get our engine start switches to continuous. And taxi light on. Set our flaps to 5. Go. Right, flight control checks. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, good. Auto brake set, RTO. Let's power brake off. And let's get going. We can. A little bit of power. A taxi down to 09 and then do a little U-turn. So we're going straight onto the runway. Just lower our speed there. We'll put our landing lights on, runway turn off lights on, taxi light off there. So we are all ready to do a nice little turn and then take off straight away. Little fact, Gibraltar I think is the only runway in the entire world that has a working road in the middle of it. It's actually the one road that connects the two sides of the island together. So the main city of Gibraltar, or town or whatever it is over there. And this is the road here. So they've got red lights and it'll stop. And they'll have to wait for us to go past. They'll go green, drive past, and then when we're taking off, they'll go red again. And we take off. And then they'll go green again. But it stops. There it is there. Working road. Right the way through. It's good, isn't it? There's the other side there. We go past there. A little bit of power there. Taxi down to 09. It's a good place to be at a red light. Floor will be shaking and everything. Make sure you do subscribe as well if you haven't already. We're on 156 at the minute. I'm doing well. Another thing, guys, is when we go back to PC, I've got rudder pedals there that only work for PC, so I'll be able to use them, which will just enhance us more. So looking forward to that. I'll still use Xbox every now and then, I think. You know, just to you know, when we want to, maybe for layover lounge. What was 1.4? I think it was 1.58, 1.38. Sorry, I think it was. Right, let's do a little U-turn. Try not to go in the water. Right, try not here. Imagine being a passenger on this. Oof. Watch ourselves. Right, we're all set. Let's line up here to 09. Hold that park brake. Let's stop here. We're online here. Park brake on. Right. Flight director on there. Auto throttle arm. Or armed. VNAV and LNAV can be armed. If not, we'll do that in a minute. Make sure that one is on as well. There we go. And we'll sort lights when we're up in the air. It's not too dark to do it at the minute. Right, we're all sorted then. You ready? That park brake on there. Right. Okay. That's set. That then is going to tell us. Park brake off. Toga. Thrust set. Takeoff. Out to Gibraltar.
80 knots.
Checked. It's going to be windy.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2. Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate. Get the gear up. It's nice. Let's pitch up 20 degrees. Let's climb out of Gibraltar. Now let's get the nose down slightly as we set climb thrust. Landing gear. Auto brake off. And we turn off lights off. Landing gear off. Here's Morocco. Just over there. Trying to increase that speed there. And we'll go flaps 2. flaps 1. Flaps clean. Lovely. So just heading straight over to Pimos. And then we'll do a left turn and go into mainland Spain. The east coast. It's not as windy as I was expecting, to be honest. It's not too bad. Watch that speed, and we want to increase our altitude a bit now, so we're just going to manually fly it until we're up to about 10,000 feet. There we are, set the standard project. Looking good. Maybe on the map, just coming straight out. Marbella on the left there. Let's increase our climb rate there slightly. Looking good so far. There's 9,000 feet. We can set our engine start switches to off. Just coming up for 10,000 now. There's 10,000. Landing lights can come off. Wing light can come off as well. Let's lower the nose slightly to level off, get that speed up, and let's set the autopilot there. Good stuff. And we're just about to come to Pimos, and then we'll turn left, set our face cam back up, turning left there. There we go. Turning left, heading back towards Spain. Should be able to see Gibraltar. There it is. That's how far we've travelled so far. Straight out, climbing up to 32,000 feet. About an hour until we get to Mallorca. Not too bad. So, yeah, Malaga is just ahead of us there. There's Malaga. Looks good. We're still climbing up. Can't get that seatbelt sign off as well. Some panel lighting as well, because it might be a bit dark later on. It will be for our cargo hop later on over to Genoa. Sammy, Ito, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining us. Just on our climb for our first flight of today's stream. Europa on our way to Mallorca. Doing well so far. Thank you for the subscription there. Just changed up there to 157. It's good. Nearly 160. Thank you. Make sure you do subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Try and get to 160 today. So you can just see that is Africa there. Just over there. That's Morocco. That's how close it is. That's how close it is to South Spain. Microsoft Flight Simulator is hard to use. Depends really, to be honest, Sammy. I would say if you're a beginner and you have good tutorials, they show you in a Cessna 152, little tiny little propeller plane, and there is tutorials if you've never flew a plane or anything before. They show you how to do it and all that, so it's not too bad if you learn and you practice, and then you'll be flying airliners, plane like this 737 here, and you'll be doing it like you do it all the time. So it's like anything, bit of practice. Once you've done it a few times, it's a doddle. But definitely, if you're into your flying, I'd definitely get it. You can get on Xbox or PC. There's Malaga down there, but we're on Xbox at the minute. But I have just got a new PC. If you've seen it in the community page, I posted, getting a custom made PC now. So I can't wait for that to come. Probably next week, maybe. So we'll be flying in that very shortly, which I'm looking forward to. But so far, Xbox has done as well. There's the coast of Malaga. Look how beautiful that is. All the mountains too. Clear skies, and there's no wind at the minute for us, so which is good. We can actually check what the winds are going to be like. Vertical profiles there, and what direction the wind is coming in. You can see it there. We're about here, so the wind is coming from behind us. I think that's Malaga airport there. So on our way to Mallorca. So make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. Try and get to 160 today. But there's loads of maps. This is on SimBrief, by the way. SimBrief is a must-have if you're going to be flying airline planes. Gives you a full breakdown and OFP of everything there. There's the average winds for the flight, got all the fuel, breaks it down there, and then all that there, the alternative route. So if you have any problems, that all goes there, you follow that route. So ours is Barcelona. That is Barcelona. Oh no, is that Alicante? Can't remember. Sorry, I've just seen your message there, Sammy. Hopefully. I would love to fly one. A real plane. I've got a lot of hours in the sim. Maybe one day. So where is the route? That's how you get the route. That's what we're following today. So we've just gone past Pimos, and then it's airway, and we're following that airway over to Laspo, and that'll be where we are. We're following that all the way to Mallorca. Oops, So the times, so our estimated times, so that's in Zulu hours, so it's an hour behind UK time, so 7:15 at the minute. We're scheduled for 7:20, so 5 minutes past that, so we're looking good. Here we are. Get our arrival, winds and weather there. 13 knots it is at the minute in Mallorca. A few clouds at 1200 feet. So we're doing well. What's my favourite airplane? Mine is the 747. Yeah, that is a good shout, that's him. Sammy. I would probably say at this moment in time the 777. I think it's because we bought it the other week and we've been flying it a little bit on the sim since we've got it, and I just love it. It's PMDG, the same developers who have created this plane, the 73, and I do love this plane as well. It flies really nice, but at the minute 777, it's got to be it for me. But 747 is a really good shout. The 4 engines, double decker. It is a great plane. So yeah, just flying now, South Spain at the minute, as you can see. And this is our route. It is good. It shows you here. Getting a little bit of turbulence now as we're heading into mainland Spain. But we're doing alright. Head up there to Valencia, then we'll do a right turn over Ibiza, and then down into Mallorca. Yeah, they're all great planes, to be fair, Sammy. They are really good. Gotta love them. So we are nearly at our cruise, to be fair. 32,000. Nearly at there. So what we can do is, what time? What we scheduled? So it's still 6:20. So 7:20. It's about an hour. Now until we reach. Coming up now to the cruise. Good stuff. Let's get some music on then. The other day, if you haven't seen it, we did our first layover lounge. So that is like an after dark, so where we stream different games. It's going to be a little playlist, a little live stream that we're going to be doing. Just streaming different. It's different to the simulator. Still going to be doing this, but it's a nice little break for us when we want to do some flying. Do some anything else but flying. So we streamed Amnesia, a horror game. I think it was was it Monday? Just gone. Have a little look on the channel if you're interested in that. If you want to see me scream. So I did that the other day. We're probably going to do one this week sometime, possibly Friday. This week coming, or Tuesday maybe. I'll have a little think. But let me know if you want any games or any routes on here that you want me to fly. Sammy, Palma is in Spain. It is. Hello Abdul, how you doing, mate? It is in Spain. It's an island off the coast of Spain, off the east coast of Spain, I should say. It's the Balearic, I think they're called, Balearic Islands. Ibiza is here, I'm sure, and Palma, Mallorca, and then Mallorca with the J. I'm sure that's it. I may be wrong about that though. Let me just double check. Back myself up. Trusty Google Maps. Let's get that there, let's check. So, Palma, and then Mahon, or Mallorca, Minorca. Palma, Mallorca, yeah, Balearic, and then Ibiza, that's correct. So yeah, pretty decent. This is a massive airport as well. Haven't flew to Palma in ages, so it'll be nice to fly here. Then we're going to do a little turnaround, staying in the 737 but not be flying passengers. After this we're going to be flying DHL, so cargos. We haven't done cargo in a while, so we are going to be we are going to be jumping in that and doing some cargo stuff for that. Thank you, Sammy. Too good. Hopefully you say that and we'll crash. No, hopefully not. Hopefully we get there. But make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already, guys. We're on 157 subs at the minute. Let's try and get to 160 today. Try and get there by the time we land in Genoa. And if you've ever seen Genoa Airport, that is a pretty cool airport. The way you come in, you can go right over a dock, but you normally turn right into it. So we'll probably come right over the airport, and then we'll do a little U-turn, come round over the dock and land. I'll make sure actually that we do that. Thank you, Sammy. Thanks for the subscription. Let me just check the runway at Genoa. So we are ready. So 06 left. This is Genoa, the next one. 06 left is the runway we're going to land in Palma, in Mallorca. So we're coming straight in from the water, and it's going to be the left runway. So, which will be nice. And we are going to land at 28 at Genoa. So, yeah, right over the docks, and try and do a little circle. And it'll be nice because it'll just be going dark as we come in. So yeah, looking forward to that. Make sure you smash the like button as well. We're on 8 likes. We're doing well. Getting more and more likes every time we do a stream. So we're definitely on the right path. And make sure you do join the Discord as well. We've got a little Discord going. Let me throw that in there. I didn't mean that for caps. That sounds so angry. Are we at maximum speed? What do you mean by that, Sammy? So this calculates whatever altitude we're at. You can go a certain speed. So at the minute, it's 300 knots is the maximum speed you can go at 320. So the plane calculates it depending on where you are, the weather, everything into account, and it'll give you a Mach, which is 0.76, but we use knot. It's easier to see. So at the minute we're going to be at 272 at the minute, but it can fluctuate. And that's our maximum speed. We're probably going to go while we're at cruise. I know the engines are set, you can see. So 96.8 is the maximum for cruise there at the minute. Didn't work, did it? Let me do it again. There we go. So if you want to join our Discord there, you can either go through Nightbot or Streamlabs there if you want to join them. Don't worry, Sammy. Discord's just for us, a few of us, if you want to share, if you want any help, or just a little like community page we've got going. If you need any help in the sim, or if you want to put some screenshots in, if you want to request any routes, we've got that. Join the Discord. Got a few in there now. Let me check. I always post before anything as well. So 7 offline. So we have 10 members at the minute in the Discord. Got some nice views in here. A little bit of clouds, but of a lovely Spain. Which is the best part of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Probably just being able to fly anywhere in the world in the comfort of your own home. I'd probably say that. And it's good as well. You can literally fly anywhere, and it's not like it's actually modelled to real life. If you wanted to go and see your house, you can. It will actually be modelled like Google Maps. Photogenic. So I think I love that. The real world weather is also getting made better. The clouds are really good. I cannot wait for the new simulator. So in November, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 should be coming out. So we'll be definitely getting that. That's going to be more like a DLC, I think, to this. But cannot wait for that. September, they said they're going to bring more info out for the sim on that. So, and with us moving to PC by next week, you know, we're going to have a lot more. We're going to have a lot more to be able to do with the sim. You know, with freeware, you can download stuff, new planes. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Fly the Dark Star. Oh, that would be good. Take us about 15 minutes, wouldn't it? To get from California to Florida. That would be amazing, though. It's from Top Gun, isn't it? And it is in the sim. So definitely something that we could do, potentially. So next time we're going to be flying, well, hopefully we'll be flying on the PC and maybe back in America, well, North America or the Caribbean. That's where we entered in Princess Juliana. That's where we last flew. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go and have a look at that. We flew United and Air France 777. Flew from Havana over to Montego Bay in Jamaica, and Montego Bay over to Princess Juliana Airport. So that was fun. So maybe next time we're there, we're going to be jumping in the PC 777 maybe again. It's also called the Blackbird. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's a lovely plane though. Would be cool if it was real. Or is it real? I don't think it is. Because it flies dead fast, doesn't it? Maybe it is. A top secret program. Get my charger. So just cruising at the minute in southeast Italy, mainland Spain. Spain, mainland Spain. On our way to Valencia, and then we're doing a right turn into the Balearic Islands. Descending, I think we'll descend around just past Valencia there, which is good. The detail is just amazing. It's a little bit windy around here. It always is, because it's quite humid. We'll check in a minute the weather in Mallorca, see what it's like. When's my next video or live stream? Do you know what I'm going to start doing, Sammy? And I need to set up a schedule each week. The only thing is, it's really tough to set up. I can't have the same schedule every single week because, you know, different commitments, work, obviously. But I think, and it depends when we get the PC this week as well, and that'll all have to be set up, downloaded, everything. That's going to take a while. But either it may be Friday. Yeah, I'm on nights. Yeah, so it'll be Friday. Friday night, 5:30 will be our next stream, I think. So far. Watch if you want to join Instagram, Sammy. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It is Captain CPT Virtual Sky on Instagram. If you want to follow me, I'll be posting there first. If you don't have the Discord, when we'll be streaming, it'll either be a flight sim video, flight sim stream, or an after dark, like a layover lounge stream. So watch that there. If you want to follow him on Instagram, if you want the link, put !point Instagram, I think it is, and then Streamlabs. So Captain CPT, yeah, on Instagram. I'll show you now. So you put that, it should come up. There it is. Here's the link for you, Sammy, for Instagram. I'm on TikTok as well. It's the same on. No worries, Sammy. Thank you. I've just finished my coffee and there were bloody granules at the bottom. I'm gonna have to go and get a water. One sec. See a bird. Hopefully not. Bird strike. Like that. Whoa. Not this high. No birds around here. Maybe when we land, as we come into land, we'll take off. But I think we're okay for now. So about 45 miles until we start descending then. So not too long. Make sure you do sub if you haven't. And we'll start getting our performance data in about 15 minutes maybe, to get closer to Mallorca. Good stuff. So yeah, gonna have to have a think. Maybe we go for next stream when we're in Europe. Maybe we go from Genoa, maybe go into Italy. Or we could go back. We haven't flew in a while, to Innsbruck. I love that. We could do the circuit to land at Innsbruck. Have you ever been? That's really good. We did that months ago now, and we did do well. We haven't flew there with the honeycomb yoke yet, so, and it'll be on PC, so we could do that on Friday. Spain have too many mountains. I know. It's lovely though. A lovely day to fly. Still light. So it'll be getting dark by the time we do land, I think, and take off, and then on our way to Genoa. Kebab enjoyer. How you doing? Oops. So where are we now? So yeah, I'm not nearly at Valencia there. Not too far. Als, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining. We're just cruising, about to get our performance data for landing in Mallorca. Let's get that now, actually. Just gonna get that now. Let's go. London, populate that. What's the weather looking like? Good to hear, Oz. Glad you're doing okay. I'm not bad, thank you. On this lovely Sunday night, the end of August. Summer's nearly over. Everyone's going back to school, back to normal life, but we're still flying, still doing well. We turned a year old the other day since we started the stream, started the channel, so we're doing well. Let's try and get to 160 today. Don't worry, Sammy. You're not dumb. It's a really good and wise decision, to be honest, because it's going to be integrated, I'm sure. So it'll be like purchasing a DLC for a game, so you probably will get it discounted, I think. I'm sure they have mentioned that. But if you have the Game Pass, if you have an Xbox and you've got it on the Game Pass, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, I'm sure, is coming to Game Pass too. So you'll be fine. Or you will get it discounted, or something at least. So I wouldn't worry. And you can get used to flying on that then. And then you'll have the perks of the new sim. You'll appreciate it more. Right, before we start descending then, as we reach Valencia, we've got ILS 06 left there. Got our course set there as well. We're ready for that. Let's start off with 110.9. Let's throw that in. There, standby mode. And we are going to be flaps 30. Now you'll be fine, Sammy, don't worry. You'll be fine. Flaps 30 for landing is going to be at a speed of 143. Wind correction is going to be 13. Is that correct? Yeah. And I think that's everything for approach. And we'll set our course to 58 in a little bit as we descend. But let's get 10,000 feet in the autopilot and it should automatically start descending once we reach top of the descent. Shouldn't have to touch anything. So Valencia just ahead over here then, and then we'll start to turn to the right out to the Balearic Islands. So it's 28 degrees on the ground in Mallorca. Break 148 is our approach. Can I see the map? Yeah, of course. So this is the map. So here's Valencia. So this is where we've been. Follow this route to the right then and grab onto the ILS 06 left, approach there, straight into Palma. And we can't just zoom in. See that there. So we'll go over. Magaluf is there. The mad place. Good stuff. So I'll leave it like that so we can see our flight details as well. So 13 knots it is still. We've got our altimeter there as well. Looks good. And we'll be descending shortly, about 25 miles. Got another subscriber as well. Thank you. 158. Come on, guys. Let's try and get to 160. And then nearly there. Sorry, that was so close to the mic. Bit of ASMR for you. So some nice views. Air Europa Express. There's the sun. A little reflection there as well. The details just so good. Oh yeah, Sammy. Sorry. I should have warned. I need to change the settings on Streamlabs. They're so strict. You can't spam emojis or anything. But they're quite strict. Thank you for the likes as well. 10 likes. Doing well. 11. Thank you. We're getting more likes as we stream more, which is very good. Made up about. So I'm doing something right. So here we are. Valencia. It's just here. Just about to go over it now. Heading over Valencia, then we'll turn right and head past Ibiza, then into Mallorca. So nearly there. while waiting, pass around some snacks. Got me tiny little chocolate bar. Pass around some in-flight snacks. I've had it in the fridge though, I don't know why. I'll level that for you. So. It's okay, Sammy. You're talking about... That's not me, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so strict. Shouldn't be so strict on the emojis. Apologise. I'm sorry. I need to change the settings, to be honest. I'm trying to snap me chocolate. Like that. Oh no. Fine. Right, there's Valencia. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Now we're going to leave mainland Spain. We're just turning. We're just turning, Sammy. We're doing well. Top of the descent any minute now. We're right over Valencia. Oh. Leaving mainland. Just sat eating chocolate. Apologies. Here we are. Do you hear that? That means we are starting our descent then. Very shortly. Good question, Sammy. I'm not too sure. I've never actually seen them, but I think there is. They've set like certain areas where you can see like giraffes and what else? Flamingos, rhinos. I think if you go to the safari, but it's only in certain areas. So if you go there, I think you'll be able to see them. But I don't think you can interact with them. So we are descending now. Okay. User, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining. Tell you what, doing alright. Today we've got a few more viewers than normal. Thank you. Make sure you do like and subscribe too. And 12 likes. 2 more we need to get to 160 subscribers. So make sure you do sub. Just in time for our descent. Guys, I'm going to have to leave that chocolate over there because I'm just going to eat it all. Not bad, thank you, Kay. Not bad. How are you? Thanks for joining us, for chilling with us. Just about to coming to land at Mallorca. $159, thank you. Well, one more we need, and then we're at 160. We're doing well. Right, so 10,000 feet coming down to about 25 minutes, something like that, away from London. Sammy, is that clouds or islands? Whereabouts? That is clouds, I think that's the horizon, but Ibiza should be on our right somewhere. Let's have a little look of Ibiza. You can hear the party, the raves all the way from here. It will be somewhere. So it's just ahead, just there. So we will go right past, and then you'll be able to see Mallorca. Mallorca is the biggest island in the Balearic region. And we're coming straight in from the water. Good stuff, right. Coming down then nicely to 10,000 feet. We're going to auto brake a 1. Landing speed, we got that in before, is 143. At the minute there's a wind of 13 knots. Course can be set now to 58. There. And got that in standby mode for ILS, which is good, so we're all ready for London. So we're on time at the minute. Last little sight of mainland Spain, and they've got a very short flight, little hop next over to Genoa from Mallorca, which is north of Spain. If you've never heard of it, it's a nice little city. As you come in, we'll try and do a little circle into 28, right over the port, and then try and land. It's quite a small airport, so be interesting. I'm going to be flying DHL with that little cargo hop. Where is Ibiza? There it is. There's Ibiza. There we go. See it there. You can hear the rays from here. Good stuff. How are we getting on then? 24,000 feet coming in. Let's double check the weather again, see if it's changed at all. No, still 13 knots. It probably won't change now until we land. So, just zoom in a touch. Let me get that up there. So it's 13 knot headwind and a 3 knot crosswind. Altimeter 2997, and it's 28 degrees at the minute on the ground. We're going to use most of the runway, so the wind's going to be behind us as we come in over the water. Good stuff. And we're descending nicely now. 22,000. And then we'll be down to what is it? 4,000. Do I play guitar? My brothers. They are my brothers. I play piano. It's a piano over there. Don't use that one. I've got another one. But they are my brothers. My brothers play guitar. We share this room. He does his music, and here I fly some planes. But yeah, they're his. It's a nice guitar though. He's got others as well. He's got electric there. So a few electric ones, which are really cool. But no, I stick to piano. Right, I think we're all set. Set that there to 58 as well. Cool. Coming down nicely as well. 20,000 feet. And the winds will just all of a sudden, and we'll feel it, and we'll be like that. Oh, Jesus Christ, coming in to land. It might be okay for us though, because it's behind us. So you can't start to see Ibiza, pretty close. There's the airport there for Ibiza, I'm sure. So yeah, straight ahead, you can, it's at the mountain there, you can start to see a bit of Mallorca just there in the distance. Clip R2, how you doing? Thanks for joining us, mate. Just in time for London in Mallorca. So 10,000, let's get 4,000 in. And the speed will be lowered as well. What's that to? That's good, just in time. That's good. We want to be at 4,000, going down to 2,900. We'll take manual control in a little bit and manually descend. Are you new to flight sim? Oh good. Oh, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Stay with us and let me know if you want any help. Join our Discord, make sure you sub, and yeah, I can do a little tutorial if you're stuck with anything as well, so let me know. And any planes, whatever, or if you're just starting out completely new, make sure you get the flight sim, and it's got a tutorial on there if you want to learn the basics. Right, coming through 16,000 feet. We can't get the altimeter then. Just 2,997. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, mate. Well, you never know. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing on here, and we'll see where it goes. Tell you what though, we've had a lot more views than we normally do today, so we're doing well. More concurrent views as well. Thank you very much, I do appreciate that. I appreciate anyone who comes along anyway. I'll be sat doing this anyway, so I may as well record it. But yeah, a year now we've been doing it. 1 year, and we're at, what are we on? 159. One more, come on, let's get to 160. Let's try and get there. There's Ibiza to the right. And we can start to see Mallorca there too. On our way down to 1,900. So we'll wait, get the seatbelts on around this time. Engine start switches can go back to continuous. Wing light on. And we'll wait for 10,000 feet then to get anything else on. We'll zoom in a touch. And I think once we get past Rupert, we'll start descending manually through VS here. My game crashed mid-flight for me. Oh, when? Just then? Ugh, that's happened to me so many times. If you're gonna flight sim clip, you're gonna have to get used to it. It's that's the only thing. It takes a lot to run, and the amount of times when I've been flying and all of a sudden it just goes, you're about to land, you're like that. Hope, fingers crossed, it doesn't happen now. I've been talking about it. Don't want to jinx myself. But that's happened, and you're like that. Oh no, just about to land. But just make sure, tweak your settings. Make sure you got the best settings so it doesn't crash and your performance is good. When are we going to land? We're going to touch land. Sammy, about what time is it? 5 to 7 minutes, maybe. What did it say on here? Yeah. So about 11 minutes it says on there, but maybe a little bit less. This is the thing about flight sim. It's all about patience. We gotta sit and be patient as we land, because it's real time. So this is exactly how long it would take in real life to fly from Gibraltar to Mallorca at this time, because we use real weather as well. So speed set, bringing it down there. Let's get some speed brakes on. You're on the plane. Oh yeah, look. You're on the plane. There's your seat. It's your seat, Sammy. Are we saying this is 22? 22 AB. What is it? ABC F. I think it's F. 22F. Let's say that. Seat for Sammy. That's seats for everyone. Everyone on here. Sun is starting to set as well. Let's get the auto brake. Auto brake 1. We've got big runways over here at Mallorca. We've got first class. Alright, you sat at the front then. There we go. It's full economy on this flight, but we're all first class if you subbed. There we are. Right, I'm going to manually start to bring us down now. Get landing lights on, runway turn off lights on as well. And what is our speed? We want 230. You're invisible. I'm just seeing then, 160. Thank you very much for that final sub. 160. We've made it. We are famous. Thank you. Let's keep going. Nearly at 200. We're on the good side. Tell you what, we've done well though. I think it's just over a month since we hit 100 subs. So 60 subs. I'm doing well. Very grateful. So 4,000 we want to get to. Which we can, to be fair, we can lower it because we want to be at 4,000 there. And then 2,000 there. So we're going to 1,500. There it is. Beautiful Mallorca. Go around this little bit of the island here, and the airport is just behind this. Put away the speed brakes. As the sun is setting, a lovely sunset landing in Mallorca we're going to have. you see the runway. Not out yet. I'm going to do a little turn to the right, and it's just past here. So we'll start getting the flaps out and everything just then. After that, and then we'll set our yoke cam up. Ready? Not long now. 5,000. And once we're there, we can get some flaps out. At 160, so we want to. $196. Oh god, wrong one. 190. We've got to follow the altitude because we've got to watch 4,000 for a reason round here. We'll end up in the bloody mountain. What's at the back part of the plane? Over here. More seats and a big galley, I think. We'll do dead quick Sammy before we land. Yeah, here's your galley at the doors, arm there. Nice. Let's land. Let's stay at 2,500 there because we don't want to be hitting anything there. Let's pause the music. Speed's coming down. I want to get to 165 there. Got flaps for 1. You can start to feel that wind as well. Flaps 2. Lovely sunset for us as well. Right, let's go down to 2,000 feet. Let's lower our speed to 160. And 143.
25.
Let's go flaps 5. Set out. Yoke cam. Ready for London. You need some vacations. We're here now. Get ready. 155. Go flaps 10 as we turn now. Onto final course. Here's the runway there. 06 left. Flaps 10. And landing flaps is going to be 30. So not full flaps. Cabin note not to land. 1,900. There you go. We're on to final course now. Go down to 1,700. And we'll get the gear down. Flaps 15. Gears down, 3 greens. You can see the runway. Flaps are 15. We'll go flaps 25. And 143. Landing is set. Landing flaps are set to 30. Lovely sunset for us there to land in. And let's take control. Control there. No wireless. Manual flying. You can check the poppies. 2 white, 2 red. We're looking for. Trying to set our auto, our speed brakes as well. Yeah, we don't want that. Just have to do it manually. Right, let's take control. Try not to Ryanair, yeah. I try not to, Sammy. I think that's 3 white, 3 red, 1 white. So you want to be a little bit higher. Checked. 1,000 feet. It's a little bit windy. Oh. It is windy. 2 white, 2 red there. Back on target. Let's try and get over to the left there, if we can. Lower that speed as well. Let's get back down to 2 white, 2 red.
500.
Checked. Watch the speed, you see.
400. 300.
Landing.
50, 30, 20, 10,
Reverses. Nose down gently. Decel. Knots. And wait for 60 knots there, and we can stow. And reverses, and we'll take this exit here. Lovely. Let's turn that auto brake off as well, and we're down in Mallorca. Not too bad. We were on the centre line. We got landed. I'd say it's maybe a little bit heavy. Can anyone remember what the landing rate was? I actually cannot remember. I think it was -2. I think it gave us 4 stars. Isn't too bad. Oh, we are. -276 FPM. 1 G-force. 4 stars. 126. In the end, and a 13 knot. That's 70. Landing, no bank angle. So not too bad. Landing lights off then. Runway turn off lights off. Taxi light on. And APU can come on too. Oops. Stow them speed brakes, and let's get the flaps up. Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Clip. Let's taxi to the gate then. Make sure you do subscribe, as I've said. Sorry, keep saying it. Oh, stow in there. Thanks, Clip. Is that Air Europa there? So you got more Air Europas. So we'll take this left turn over here. And I think we'll park by the EasyJets over there. Let's just taxi to the right here then. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to change the settings. It's automatic, it is, Sammy. So if you send a long message, it'll delete it. Apologies. I'll sort it out in a minute. Right. Let's go over here. Gate 10. There we go. APU is on there. Let's get the bleed on. Gens on. Lovely. Packs are on. Engine start switches to off. Engine fuel valve 1 and 2 to the off position there as well. And fuel pumps, they're off as well. Let's try and connect to ground power. It is over here. I need to turn that off. I'll sort it in a minute. Right, we gotta wait for the engine to turn off there. Let's try and connect GPU. Wait for the ground power to be connected there. There it is. Moved over to that. And now we can turn the APU off. Taxi light off. APU bleed. Lovely. Logo, anti-collision, wing light off, fasten seatbelt, and come off too. And we are at a jetway. Let's connect the jetway there. Let's get some loaders. Good stuff. We made it anyway. We made it to Mallorca. We're just fixing up now. Loading up. I'm gonna go and change them Streamlabs settings as well. Sorry about that. Don't know why it's shouting at everyone. Must be for emojis and that. It's too bloody thingy. But sorted out, ready for airplane was made in China. I don't think they were actually. I think Boeing were made in Seattle and Airbus made in Germany. I think they are, aren't they? In Hungary. But can you crash an airplane? No, I'm not on here. You can turn it on if you want, and it'll just go, you've crashed, restart, or you just bounce. But we've turned it off, so we'll just start bouncing. Anyway, that's the first leg over then. Air Europa. Gonna be jumping in DHL, bit of cargo ops. Have a little break for 10 minutes. Make sure you get a cup of tea, whatever you're gonna drink. Your biscuits. I've got my chocolate here, ready. Gonna load it up again. Back on the ground in Mallorca. I'm gonna be getting ready, back on the same plane with some cargo over to Genoa. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again. Got 161. Thanks for another sub. We're doing well. We're flying here. And gonna throw it to the be right back screen. Get us all set up. Be about 5 to 10 minutes. It's not going anywhere. And we will be back in. I don't know what that car's doing there. What's he doing? The yellow one? And lovely DHL, big yellow plane. So, gonna be doing that. So I'll see you in a little bit. Gonna sort out that Streamlabs as well. Looks like it's banning everyone. Back in a minute.
gonna change how I win tonight. Tonight. Why? Kiss, why? Nothing gonna change how I win tonight. Tonight.
You stole my love, but I forgive you. I give in to you. You stole my love, but I forgive you. I give in to you. You stole my love, but I forgive you. I give in to you. You stole my love, but I forgive you. I give in to you.
Hello, we're back. How we doing? As you can see, we've swapped planes. We're now still in the 737, but we're in the DHL cargo ops. Just got everything loaded up now. They're just waiting for us to open the main cargo door. Got some catering too. And we're on the other side of the airport as well. So we're parked all the way over there by 6 left. We're on the other side, next to 6 right, which we'll be taking off from, which is good. So, all loaded up. Just have to set new views. Just have to set new views up because let me just put that music. Have to set new views up. Hi Sammy, thanks for joining back. Appreciate you staying. We went too long maybe. So yeah, new cargo ops heading to Genoa. Let's jump in. Cold and dark. Go up. Get that little. I have to got a little flashlight on. Up here, set the battery. On the emergency lights, we can turn our lamp off there. And ground power. It's on. Lovely. Chimes can come on. And let's get some dome lighting on, because it is a little bit dark now. Probe heat, window heat on. Battery to bus. And looks good. Everything's alright. You gonna tell me a joke? Good stuff. Right. That should all load up. Let's IRS's to nav mode. Oops. Set. Let's go to the flight bag. Let's request the data. There it is. That's correct. Let's get our ref airport in. Then set that there. Set some panel lights on. Let's get some panel still lights on. There we go. Lovely. We are at Leaper. Set that there. Lovely. Let's request. There it is. Let's set our payload. Payload today. For this flight. No passengers. And payload. Set the fuel. Set the route. Fuel is going to be 6,231. Quite heavy. We are 56,833. Dad, I'll marry you. Okay, son, not good. You will be. Okay, son, not good. We will be. Son, with my grandma. You can't. She is my mom. She'll let you marry man. Ah. Marry my mum. Very funny. Right, let's load this fruit. That should be in. Let's activate the route over to Genoa. Execute. There it is. Pave request. Let's set that in. Wait for that to load. There it is. Execute. Right, let's double check this. We're going to Genoa, Sammy. Just North Italy. So it should be fun. So we're cruising at 34,000, not 39. Cost index IGS 17. Yep, that's correct. Zero fuel weight 56.8. That's right. No passengers. Good stuff. Right. Firstly, let's get our performance over here. Takeoff performance. Calculate that. First of all, let's go on here. Departures. Set our. It is going to be, what is that? 300. I need to lower that slightly as well. I thought that's a little bit too. Oh yeah, the cargo door is open now. That's good, isn't it? Palma to Genoa. It is, Sammy. Over to Italy. So Spain, over to Italy. North Italy. So we're taking off. Let's get our route over here. Let's go down to our route. 06 right. We're taking off there. And the SID is going to be Meros 6 Bravo. Let's check for Meros 6 Bravo. No transition. Let's execute that. And arrival. We're landing. Oops. Are we landing on 28 direct? If we can do an ILS. It's going to be direct from Gen. It's not there. So let's just send that straight direct from Gen. We'll double check that once the IRSs align. And with that, let's take off. Doesn't let us. Oops, no. Let's get our performance right. So flaps 5, speeds increased, improve climb limit. Do I speak Spanish? Unfortunately not. I would love to. I tried to learn it but I couldn't. It's terrible. N1 limits is going to be takeoff rate D rate 1. It's no 2. So we'll do a D rate of 1. We'll get the 1. Takeoff 1. So this says 2 if we wanted to, but we can only do a takeoff of 1 and a climb mode of 1. We'll do that. Right, and we're going to do flaps 5. Run them off. CG is going to be 24.7. That's in there. Let's set our trim Neil. Can't speak today. Trim of 5. Just below 5. About there. That's fine. V1. 146, so a little bit heavier than last time. Rotate is 149 and V2 156. Lovely. That is it. And I'm sure that'll all come into place once we have sorted stuff out. Hola. Airplane equals avion. Are you Spanish, are you, Sammy? Viajar, travel. I did a little bit of Duolingo. That was terrible. I give up. I give up in the end, but I do. I love Spain. I do love Spain. Right. While we're waiting for that then, what we can do is set our APU, get ready to go. Need to learn. Are you good? So 340, let's get that in. Landing altitude, what's that going to be? Let's check that now. Lima, India, Mike, Juliet. And elevation is nothing, so we can just keep that. Let's get our APU on. Get the packs on as well. And that's good. Wait for the APU to become available. That is fine. Let's go back to our flight plan. So similar time to the previous flight. It's going to take us about an hour and 10 minutes in the air. APU gens can come on there, and we can't get rid of our GPU, or ground power. And just disconnected our stairs there. We're going to get going now. And I know we've got no windows, and it is literally just cargo we're carrying, but I have set up some wing views. You know, you need some wing views. Literally is just full of cargo today, but we are just cargo. But it'd be boring without wing views. Got a few set up there. It's going to be a nice night flight. We haven't done a night flight in a while. And we'll wait. The APU's on. Hydraulic pumps can come on with the yaw damper. And we can get rid of the main pallet loader now. It's gone really dark now. That was quick, wasn't it? And we are still waiting for our IRSs to align as well. Never mind. They're aligned. Let's check that then. Over the legs. So we take off 06 right, straight over the island of Mallorca. Straight up to 340. Never mind. Up to 14.5. Then we're up to 34. So a little right turn down into Genoa. Start our descent. And as I said, a turn. We do a little turn round and then down into 28. You're over Africa. Oh, nice. Very nice club. Where are you travelling to? That's a 28 there. Looks good. A lovely terrain set up there. Let's do that on that one too. Set out TCAS. TARA. That's good. Right, fuel pumps can all come on. And let's make sure we have everything disconnected. They're departing now. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. They're all departing now. You can start to get some logo lights on. Wing light as well. You're in a jet. Oh, lovely. DHL. So we are going to push back, I think, to the right and then taxi out this way up to 6 right. We can taxi up there, can't we? Straight there. Yeah, do that way. So I'm waiting for that then. Let's sort that. Let's plan that pushback now. To about there. That's okay. Let's sort that. Let's connect the tug.
Cockpit to ground.
This is the ground.
Yeah, they're all disconnecting. We've got rid of the chocks as well. Got a 1 D rate on there as well for the M limits. V2 156. Let's set that. Autopilot. And 340 it is.
Okay, sir. The bypass beam is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Good
Standing
stuff.
by for push.
Start the pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, select for push and start. Please release parking brakes.
Power brake.
Parking
is
brakes are released.
released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engine in the
Anti-collision
sequence.
light on. Good stuff.
It will start in the sequence.
Packs 1 and 2 can come off. And engine number 2 can go over to ground. Starting up there. To monitor that. And let's introduce the fuel to engine number 2. Just cutting it close in. Good stuff. Zero 1 6, that's right. Lovely. And engine number 2 has started. We can start engine number 1 over to ground.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brakes.
Parking
brake
brake set.
sets. Lovely.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
And let's introduce
Ground.
fuel
Startup is
for engine
complete.
number 1.
You may disconnect.
We'll have
Okay,
full
sir.
VATSIM coverage,
Clearance to
hopefully,
disconnect.
once we do
Pins
start.
has been removed. See you at the side.
Holding
on-
position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
when we start and we get a PC by next week. Right, taxi light can come on for engine number 1 to stabilise as well. There we go. Gen's on. And packs 1 and 2 can come back on. And APU can be disconnected there. So we actually are going up to 14.5. So we'll set that now. And flaps set to 5. Do our control checks in a minute. Full left. Full right, neutral. Full up. Full down, neutral. Let's just turn that map to night mode now. And we are officially in night. Got our taxi light on. Engine start switches to continuous. And we can turn that big dome light off now. Let's get going. Looks good. Auto brake to RTO. That brake is off. No, it's not. Lower the brightness on that slightly. A little bit too bright then. Let's taxi over to 06 right, which is luckily just for us. Just there. So we can literally just come out, get on the runway and get out of here. I haven't done a night flight in ages. It's been a long time. So it's nice. And it'd be nice to land in Genoa in the night time as well, because all the dock will be lit up. So what is this car doing here? What are you doing? Or just ignore him. Go on. Where are you going? No, don't go into us. Oh, you idiot. Idiot. See what does. Right. Let's head over this way then. Not that way. So doing a right here. Oops. Six right. Let's line up onto the runway. Engine lights on. And we turn off lights. Taxi lights off. Cabin out. Ready for takeoff. Everything's set. And we can do a roll and takeoff, to be honest. Okay, flight directors on. Armour auto throttle. Let's line up. 06. Right. Armour VNAV and LNAV, they are armed. We are ready, lit up like a Christmas tree. Clock is on, 50%. And oh, we want throttle on there. Toga is set. We're set.
80 knots.
80 knots, got a bit of a crosswind. 100 knots. V1. Rotate.
V2. Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate. Gear up. Watch that speed, so we're going to climb straight up to about 20 degrees, or look for 15. It's quite smooth takeoff there. Just maintain that nose, and now it'll bring it down now. Maintain 15 degrees while we set climb rate. And it's a D rate as well, as we're going over people's homes, night time. Slightly to the left. We're going to climb and maintain 14.5 until we get, and then we'll climb 34 to our cruise. So brake off, landing gear to the off position, runway turn off lights off, and engine start switches to off as well. We'll just lower that nose slightly to get the speed up. And when we get the speed up there, we'll just zoom out a touch there on that. Go flaps 2. So it's still a little bit windy flying out of Mallorca. And flaps 1. And go flaps clean. Good stuff. So it says we should stick to 14.5 for the next 66 miles, but I don't know. Is it the standard there? You went 9.61. What do you mean? Clip. Am I missing something there? Am I just being stupid? Just lowers that, high that nose a touch. I've 14 likes. Tell you what, I think that's more likes than normal, so thank you. And 161, we're on now. 161 subscribers. Thank you. Doing well. Right, coming up to 10,000 feet then. Still manually flying. .10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. Let's get the autopilot on. And I might change that, to be honest, to 340.77. Instead of 55. That's 340. No. Never mind. Oh. You had 130,000 feet. How have you done that? What plane are you in? You going to space? I think you go to space there, Cliff. On your way to space. We're still over Mallorca here. The other side of the island now. Still a little bit windy, so we've got the seatbelt. Seatbelt sign doesn't really matter. There's no bloody same cabin. I forget we're flying cargo. That's being used to flying passengers. You're in space. Very nice, very nice. Here we go, 14.5. Going to be what we're staying at up until we get past Mallorca. So about there, we stick to that, and then we'll go to Lapid, where we'll climb up to 34,000 feet. Good. Can't really see much outside either. You know what you can see? You can see Clip. He's just in the sky there. Just flying past us now in the space. The spaceship. And your Clip. And there's Mallorca, the other island. It's a much smaller island. Just past Palma. Let's put some lights on so we can actually see something. So we're going to stick to 14.5 at the minute, and then climb up to 34 once we get to there. And then maybe a cruise then, travelling up to South of France, Marseille, there's Monaco, and then head into North Italy. Genoa is just there. Gonna fly over the airport, just south of Milan. Do a little U-turn, and then straight down to 28, which is good. Make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. Get some music back on. So like I said earlier, you know, we're going to be flying it on PC soon, so that gives us more options. We could get GSX with real life passengers on board. Well, not real life, but you know what I mean. You'll see them walking on. You have to organise them all. Pretty cool. Could have access to VATSIM. That'd be cool. I'll have to learn all the ATC phraseology. And we're speaking to my friend Jacob. He's in the Discord, also a subscriber. He's been flying for a while. He said shared cockpits, so if anyone's flying on the sim, do flights together, could showcase on the channel. He sat over there, co-pilot, which is cool. So a lot of good things coming. Got a lot of freeware planes as well that we can use. I think the A330 Neo, I think that's free. Yeah, some good stuff. I'm looking forward to a better A320 fly-by-wire, and just a lot of good stuff coming along. And then November comes along and there's a new sim. We'll be flying in that. 199 views we've had overall today. So yeah, sticking to 14.5 until we get to Lapid, just there, about 45 miles to 50 miles, and then we'll climb up to 34, which will be our top of cruise. DHL colours, you can't even really see much outside. Some stars. Look at the stars there. Right, that is Mallorca. Let's see it on there. So that's Mallorca. Flying past it. It's cool. I don't know why it looks so bright on the camera. It's actually quite dark in here. I was doing that when I was playing the Amnesia game on the layover lounge before. They were like playing in the dark, but it was actually quite dark. Then you can't see me then. If I turn that lamp off. So that's another thing. You're gonna have to give me ideas of what to play for our next little layover lounge. I'm thinking of Well, maybe try and do a part 2 to Amnesia, but it's tough, that game. I tried it. It's scary. I'll have a lot more planes that'll be able to, not planes, games that'll be able to go on once we have the PC. Crowder, is that right? Is that right to say? Crowder, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. How you doing? I'm just talking about, we do a little playlist on the channel, like a little series. I don't, unfortunately. Sorry. I wish I could, but only English I speak. Just talking about Layover Lounge. I'm thinking of playing Mafia. Yeah, I played that. Mafia, the definitive, definitive edition. That's just come out on the Game Pass, so we could probably play that, which would be fun. So, got another subscriber too. Thank you very much. 162. Let's get to 169, and then I'll be happy. Like a child, aren't I? Get some chocolate. So, one sec. Just choked on chocolate. I need to not speak when I'm eating. Oh, I was like, I don't know what the hell was that. Thank you very much, rather. Forgot to change the sound to the seatbelts. Still a bit windy. Of the Bolero at the minute. Oh, look at that wind. Turbulence on the wing there. Good job we don't have any passengers as we're turning left here. Bloody hell. I'll be climbing up to 34,000 feet soon. So let's pop that in. Where should we fly next then? So we're going to be in Genoa, North Italy. Should we head back down to Palermo, where we've been before? It's a really nice place. Could go there. Or we could head up north. We could head over to Austria, go to Innsbruck, maybe Vienna, and then head over to Greece. Do some island hops in Italy and Greece, and then maybe head over to Turkey. Go to Turkey, maybe to Cyprus, to give me some ideas. Right, any minute now we should climb up to our final cruise of 34,000, I think. PMDG have apparently started work on the 747, which should be interesting. And increasing details for the new simulator. You're going to Rome from Cape Town, Clip? Wow, that's a long flight. How long's that? About 5 hours? 4 hours? That'd be boss though. Fly over bits of Africa, North Africa, into Rome. Rome airport's nice. Cape Town's meant to be nice. I know I'm thinking of Cape Verde. Cape Town is South Africa. Wow. In a jet. It's a long flight, that Clip. Enjoy. That'd be cool. I can't do long haul. I get bored. Right, let's climb up then. Should be able to climb up now to 34. I thought it would do automatically, to be honest. Oh, you're halfway? Oh, you did say before, to be fair. You're flying over Africa. Oh, very nice. But you're at 130,000 feet. Is that true? Right, we should be able to climb. Hopefully it does it automatically. Very nice clip. There we go. Right, we're climbing up now. 34,000 feet. Can we see South France yet? Just a little bit of Marseille there at the bottom. You go another Chad? Wow. That'd be cool. Very nice. So you're over Chad now. Let's have a look how far away you are. So you gotta go through Libya. Fly straight through Libya, right up past Malta, I presume, and then descend over Sicily, and then you'll land into Rome. That'd be a nice flight for you though. Where are we now? Climbing up to 34,000. That's 21 now. Just about to come close to Marseille. You can see it slightly there in the corner there. It's quite dark though. Might not be able to come up on the channel. Just keep watching. Set it to that so you can actually see what we're doing. Shouldn't be too far away now. Let's double check where we are. About 40 minutes. We're turning right now, so we should come up to land shortly. Yeah. So I'll be coming up to Marseille, just there, and then Monaco, straight past that into North Italy, and then we'll probably descend around Monaco, and then we're coming to land in Genoa. Let's get arrival. What's it looking like? Only 3 knots, that's good. 3 knot wind, and a little bit of clouds, but we'll be fine. Stuff. So make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. Let's try and build the subs up. We're on 162. We're doing well. Target was 160 to be fair this stream, but we've surpassed that. Let's get to 169. Then I'll be happy. And that like button too. Make sure you press that like button if you are happy with. So on 14 likes, doing well. It's been a nice little stream to be fair. Been flying some lovely flights. I mean, love the 737. It's a lovely plane. It's decent. Turning left now. We'll be getting to our top of cruise and then we'll be descending. Won't be long. Right. We're nearly on our top of cruise then. We're going to start to see Nice, Marseille and head to Monaco. So I'm going to leave that camera on and we'll reach our top of the climb, sorry, shortly. I'll be a few minutes. I'm just going to go to the toilet. So, don't go anywhere. Hello. About that? See it? You see Monaco? Loads in now. We're at cruise. Marseille it is, to the left. And then we will go over Monaco. And then we'll descend into Genoa. Oh, Malta. See Malta? You descending yet, Clay? If you see Malta, you must be. So half an hour so we land. Wow, look at that. Forgot to turn my mic back on. Top of descent is about to be reached. $3,300. We're going down to 370. We'll do it there. It's 33. There we go. Descendant. Keep too many zeros. There, Clip. Jesus Christ. Wow. And this was at 34. Right, there is the coast of France. And we are descending now on our way to Genoa. We can see right along, so down there, Monaco. And then if we go travel straight down, Genoa, is just ahead. So with descending then, let's get our performance for landing. Landing performance, let's populate that. Right. So auto brake is going to be set to 3. And it's going to be at flaps setting of 30 degrees. It's quite low, isn't it? Right, let's automatically descend in. Let's go up to 260. Let's just double check that because we should be at 30,000. Yeah, that'll be fine. So flaps 30, landing, and VREF is going to be 142, which is already there. So we can just put that there. Brake setting to 3, and it's just a 3 knot crosswind correction. 26 degrees at an altimeter of 2,994. Good. So let's get the ILS in. 109.3. Need to remember to transfer that over. Good stuff. If you're just joining us, we are now descending into Genoa. Just about to go past Monaco, south of France, and then hop over the border into Genoa, which you can see on the screen here. So Monaco is just going to be down below now, just ahead. We've set everything up for London now. And course can be set 284. On both. We'll set enough there for the ILS, although we probably won't use it, to be honest. So I think Genoa is there. There it is. So just past this bit, and it goes in. So Genoa's there. I'm going to go right over it, do a little U-turn, and land. About 15 minutes. And then just above, we go inland a little bit more. Milan. This is Monaco. So that must be Monaco Airport. Is that Nice? Is that Nice? I'm not sure. There it is. So that's Nice. So we're coming through now. What are we on? 26,000. Coming in now, nicely. We're flying it for 50 minutes. Some nice views though. Past Nice. Good stuff. So straight ahead is Genoa then, about 40 miles. Double check the meta again. So 4 knot wind. Let's change that now. So 4 knot wind. And altimeter 1014. Remember to change that in a minute. They're coming through now. As we're coming past Monaco. Going to increase that a little bit there. We're going to go down to 150. Some speed brakes out, slow us down if we can. It's going to bring that speed down a touch. We're going to go down to -2.5 to vertical speed. We've actually got some time now. We'll be early. Make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks again if you have subscribed and liked the video. Tell you what, 15 likes isn't bad. That's more likes than we normally get. So I must be doing something right. I'll have to do this flight every single time now. Right. Okay, we're officially in Italy now. So, North Italy. Coming into it now. Made a clip into Rome. That was quick. How was your London? Oh, look at the wind. A little bit now. It's picking up. Wind is picking up. Right, 16,000 feet. Slowly coming in now. So it is just straight ahead, Genoa. So it is there. Straight ahead. So yeah, there's a port just before the airport, so that'll be all lit up for us. Getting closer to 10,000 feet then. It is windy though. So what are we at? We want to be at 240. For 170. 142 is going to be our landing speed. Gone through 10,000 feet then to get the landing lights on. Runway turn off lights on as well. Engine start switches can go over to continuous. Auto brake is going to be set to 3 for this landing. Still got some speed brakes to keep control of the speed, try not to let it go over 270. Let's have a look. We want 1014. It's going to be our altimeter. And look how messy this is. Little turn. And stay at 3,300. I have a dint in my head from headphones. Right, coming down then, 5.5. We can actually start to lower that now. About 18. Let's turn that big light off. Start to see outside a bit better. Lower that. Stop that music. And Genoa. Just above, just in front. And we're coming up now. So that speed's going to come down for us as well. Get rid of speed brakes. Starlight, how you doing? How long was the flight? It's been flying for exactly an hour. This moment, so we're on time at the minute. The scheduled time for us was 1 hour and 9 minutes flight time. Clock time of 1 hour and 37. So I think we're going to be a few minutes early. So we've been flying from Mallorca Doing some cargo hops, DHL. Into runway 28 it's going to be. To Genoa. We can't see the airport yet. It's about here. So 3.5. Auto brake set to 3. Landing lights are on. Runway turn off. Engine start switches to continuous. And lights are on. Like a Christmas tree. We are ready. Speed's coming down as well. We can go flaps 2. Yeah, 220 actually. Go to 220, we'll stay at that for a little bit. And then do a little U-turn, come back on ourselves, and I'll take control. And do a nice little landing in Genoa. You can see it there actually, what we're going to do. So, second flight of the day, final flight as well. So make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video. I'm stuck at 3.5. Good stuff. What we do now is wait until we reach this part here. Stay at 220. And the airport, or the runway, be around there. So let's go down in a minute to 190. As we turn, we need to descend to 2000, I think. Yeah. And then it is 142. Our landing speed. So lovely docks. And there's the runway, I believe. Should be lit up. We've got to watch this mountain as well. That's why it's got red lights. Top there. It's on to 180. As we turn a bit easier now. I can actually set 2000 in. And we will slowly bring it down. Don't want to turn me telly off. Oh. And I will actually. Let's just set our camera. Yep, come. There we go. Right, we've got to watch now as we are descending. Let's go flaps 5. Trying off at the mountain. Yeah, we need to turn. We're going to hit this mountain, aren't we? I've got control. I'm not doing that. No thanks. In the dark as well. There's no way.
Caution, terrain.
Yep. Let's turn. We're going to get rid of that. Let's just follow this. Let's go direct to that there. And we will turn, head towards that way. Down to 150. That was a close one. Checked. Let's try and turn to the left and catch. Let's go with flaps 10. And get back onto this ILS. This is sketchy. There is the runway. I want to be at 2,000 feet. So we're going to be on target, which is good. With that FMC message there. Let's go down. It's 155. Right. Watch it there. You can catch that there. You can catch it. You need to have the localize as well. So let's just gear down. Flaps 50. We're just going to do a manual. Get our landing speed in 142. Go flaps 25. And we'll go flaps 30. Let's get down slightly. What do we reckon then? Gonna be a butcher? Are we gonna do alright? Flaps 30 set. Landing gears down, 3 greens. Landing lights on. I would arm the spoilers, but we're using an Airbus throttle, so it doesn't really work. We're too high. Just need to get down slightly. Just lower that speed. Just push down the nose. It's a small runway as well. There's the dock in front of us. There we go. 2 white, 2 red.
$1,000.
Checked. little bit too high. We'll be fine. We'll counteract it with our speed.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100.
London.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverses. Nose down gently. Forgot we need to rudder. T-cell. Reverses off there. And also it brakes off. Similar, to be fair, that was similar landing to the one before when we landed in Mallorca. We need to get used. We need to start buttering. Hold the nose just slightly longer, I think. Let's stow them reverses. And stow them flaps as well. So minus 297. It's not too bad. So turn landing off. Runway turn off. Get our taxi on. 141 knots, 4 degrees. 4 knot wind. 4 stars again. Not too bad. Start switches to off. Next clip. Miss Rome. Ah, really? Oh, nice. You're right next. Move to a little circle to land. The Rome. We won't start the APU because we'll just get there and connect the we'll connect the GPU. Alright, we're going to take this left here. It's quite not very well lit, is it? Genoa. And we don't really want to get a jetway, do we? Because a cargo. So maybe over here. Take this one over here. So this is one here. Oh yeah. that'll do us. Heartbreak on. And we are at the gate. Right. Let's try and connect some chocks. Ground power request. Let's get some lighting on. And we can turn our taxi light off. Ground power is connected there. And let's disconnect engines 1 and 2 there. And fuel pumps off. Anti-collision and wing light can go off. And let's connect some stuff then. Just wait for the engines to switch off there. And there we are, good. Lovely. Parked. And nice. And that is us done for this stream. Just wait for the engines to completely go off, and then we'll get some stuff loaded up for us. Let's disconnect our cargo. Here he is. Coming over now. Just wait for the engines to completely come off. There we go. Lovely. And we made it. In one piece. All the way to Genoa, like I said. It's been a nice little flight this. 2 flights. Little island. Little hops over in Europe. There's the main door open in there. We made it in Genoa. Thank you very much for everyone who's been watching. Who's watched all the way through. If you've subscribed, thank you too. I appreciate that. Just loading up now. And it's been nice. So make sure you do subscribe if you never wanna miss a stream. I'll be streaming again probably Friday this week. I will let you know. Make sure you do follow on Instagram as well. I'll be posting there if we do. If you're new, make sure you do sub, like the video, and join our Discord as well. Thank you very much for watching today, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, back in the sim. See you later. Thanks.